Hi, it's Stephanie of the Doc Squad. Today we're representing the Google Educator Group of South Florida, and we're presenting on Jamboard, which is an awesome digital whiteboard. This application can be integrated into a Google Meet so that your students can collaborate. It'll give you an opportunity as a teacher to pop in and watch the students actually do the work, right? So we want our students to show the work. So what's really awesome about this feature, it has a default background, which is white, but you can change that even into a grid. So if you're a math teacher, Jamboard is an awesome application. You can use this across all content areas, and you could also add frames. And like all the other tools that Google Suite has, it has a share function, so your students can actually collaborate. So let's go over some of the features of Jamboard. So Jamboard has 6 distinct tools, starting with the pen. Now, if the student is using a device like a cell phone, it actually has a text recognition feature. So if they're using their finger to write, it'll capture that text. Other than that, the device, whether it's a cell phone, tablet, computer, will all have the same other functionality. Aside from that, it also has an eraser because we all make mistakes, of course. It has sticky notes. For presentation, it has a laser pointer, and then it also can capture images. So I'm going to show you how you can use Jamboard for gamification in your classroom. Let's go. So to get started, the first thing I did was I found an image doing a Google search right through the Jamboard interface that has a black and white game board. And then next, let's say I want to have a group of students on opposing sides, a red team and a black team. I'm looking for some kind of icons that can easily be duplicated and placed on that game board. Now, not too long ago, we had the illustrious Darren White from the UK present to us on Book Creator. So please look for the Book Creator presentation on our website. But he also has shown since then this really cool way where you can add vocabulary terms onto your Jamboard. So what I want to do is find a really cool way in which I can integrate that new knowledge that I got from Darren White and put that into my Jamboard interface. So I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so this part is really easy. To make a game in Jamboard, we're actually going to start by making game cards in Google Slides. So we're going to change the size of our Google slide. We're going to change the background color to transparent, and we're going to put objects inside, and each of our objects will have a background color as well. Duplicate as needed with as many terms as you want, and then we're going to use an add-on. So the add-on we're going to use is called Creator Studio. So once we have all our cards set up, we're going to click on Creator Studio, and then we're going to select the object so that we want to make sure that the sequence is going as slow or as fast as we want. I generally change it to now 5, but it starts at about maybe 2 or 3. Then when it's done, we're going to actually export that image sequence, and then it's going to be saved in our drive, and we can import that into our Jamboard. So in Jamboard, I'm going to search for a game board, and remember that when you do a Google image search, it actually has a swatch, and I'm going to go to the white background swatches so that I have a kind of a plain one that I can jazz up using the sticky note feature. So once I find the one that I want, then I'm going to start looking at key terms that the students can use to make this little matchup game fun. So over each of our independent boxes, I have my vocabulary terms, and then I'm going to customize that to make it look a little bit more interesting by changing the color of my sticky note. And once I have that set up, I'm going to now want to have some kind of way for each of my teams to figure out who's designated to kind of like steal that particular space. So easy. I'm going to use checkboxes, so I'm going to have like red check marks and black check marks, but you can use whatever icon you want, make it as fun as you like. I'm going to call this the Checkmate Game, and the students are basically going to, when a branch of government pops up, they're going to basically place their check mark on a specific sticky note, and that's pretty much it. So of course, you can use your Jamboard in any way that you would normally use a whiteboard. So a great tool for review. But look, this is a really awesome way that you can take the power of Google and use gamification. So by sharing this with your students, placing this into a Google Classroom, this will make an awesome either bell ringer to kind of flip your instruction, or an exit ticket so you get some feedback so the students have opportunity to practice. So thank you for watching, and this is Stephanie from Google Educator Group of South Florida with the What the What.